Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be discussing Beastars, Chapter 54, Catching a Faint Sound. Last we left off, it was at the All Organisms meeting where they were discussing candidates to be the next Beastar. Cherryton hasn't had a Beastar in over 5 years, so they eventually just decided that the person who catches the murderer of Tim's killer at the Cherryton school will become the next Beastar. Legacy isn't really in the running because he doesn't care for that. Louis is trying to leave school at the moment, and Juno is trying to become the next Beastar, so she very well just might get it. So, let's get right into it. I just wanted to take a moment to admire this cover panel. um, I love when characters take damage in this series to actually keep them, and you get to see Legosi's like growth as a character through his scars. And so far, he's accumulating a lot of them. These scratches was from when he fought the Shishigumi, and he kept permanent scars from when he fought Bill in the stage play. So, wonder if he's gonna get any more. Okay, so let's see, where are we now? It looks like we're back at school in a school setting. Is it gonna come to me? Legosi is playing a mandatory Legosi is playing mandatory sports, which is required. His worst attributes, focus and reflexes. Which requires his worst attributes, focus and reflexes. Really? He like fought like a ton of lions. He seemed pretty solid. At least when he's fighting. That's kind of weird. Ah, damn it. Okay, actually no. I'd say that makes sense. Legosi's the type of guy to take hits. He's not. So far I haven't seen him be like really nimble and avoid hits. He's kind of like a tank. That's what I've saw from his fights. And as far as reflexes go, mm, I'd say that's pretty spot on too. Yeah. Um, and as well as focus, you know, even during his fight with those lions, he was getting distracted just thinking about Haru. So that's you know what? That's actually in line with what we know about Legosi and what we've seen from him. So yeah, spot on. Ah, damn it. Play ball like a normal canine and don't suck. Sorry. This is so weird. Like, it's like a complete return to normalcy for Legosi right now. Well, this isn't too bad, I guess, now that I think about it. This is how I normally am. This will probably come in the next test. Be sure to take notes, teacher. I've got a plain personality. I picked a fight with the tiger and the Shishigumi all because of a girl I like. That's pretty simple, isn't it? Uh, I suppose yeah, that's typical high school stuff if you really think about it. I like how Legome's sitting right here. Like, Legome's chapter was actually pretty good. Her chapter is becoming more and more relevant as the series goes on, and I'll go back to talk about that once I find it, like, necessary once we get to a certain point. Because if the series is gonna go the way I think it's gonna go, then I feel like Legome's chapter would be a good chapter to revisit at some point. Alright, so Louis, come back to school, please. Why? Oh, so he did leave school. In charge of cleaning. I think this will be the last time I try to think of ways to bring him back. If what he's doing is so important that he has to drop out of school to do it, then I don't have the right to stop him. This school's attitude is changing, along with the carnivores in it. Still, if there's anything I'm confident about, it's my reluctance to change my beliefs. Juno has the entire school under her finger. Louis gone to a completely different world from mine. And as for me, I just realized my desire to live free and strong is simply my desire to live a plain and simple life. I just realized my reason, Dieter, at the age of 17. And while I'm taking out the trash to boot. Okay, this is something I actually really like. I like Legosi's a character that's very much in his head a lot of the time, right? And he went through major growth when he fought the Shishi. Not only when he fought, from the moment he met Haru and kind of like, recounts his feelings for her, not just, you know, as a friend, but as a potential lover, right? When he recounts his feelings and became more self-aware of that, and him having this revelation while he's taking out the trash, that's so normal, right? Once he returned to normalcy, he just realized during this moment of introspection that this is okay. This is what I want. He wants to live free, live strong, plain and simply. Because Legosi's very much a character from what we've seen. He doesn't have huge, grand ambitions like most other characters. He just wants to keep his head down, probably get a normal job. Uh, he's very much, has a love interest now, fall in love, get married at some point. Just relatable, goals. No grand ambitions like to fight a war and crime, become the next Beastar, become the next Hokage. No, it's just like, nah, I just want a plain and simple life, you know, just like Yoshikage Kira from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. Good anime. So he's plain, and that's okay. I love it. Man, is that normal? Maybe it is. I've lived most of my life trying not to stand out. Hmm? What is he here? It's a rattling? What is it? A rattling? Like a snake? Where? Is he here a snake? Or was it the trees behind him? Maybe? Was it this? Hmm. My ears are ringing again. I've been hearing it for days. This is so annoying. What the hell? Okay, so we're back with the 701 boys. Legosi's just chilling there. And okay, so it's the same rattling that Legosi heard outside. It's happening inside as well. Is there something going on with his ears? Is there something in this room? 701 boys, look. You don't hear it? Something is definitely here. Probably been here for days. Everyone's freaking out. That's scary. I'm not kidding. I really am hearing something. Can't you guys hear it? It's a rattling sound and it's getting louder every day. And lately I've been feeling something staring at me. Everyone's freaking out. They're so scary. Jack, you're his best friend. Say something. I don't know how to handle his mystery mode episodes. Legosi? Get a hold of yourself, man. You're just hearing things because you're stressed and sleep deprived. But I don't know what to say about the staring. Oh, I've heard a ghost story about this school. It sounds like Legosi's story. A ghost story? Yeah, it's pretty popular in Cherryton School. There's supposed to be a six-eyed ghost in the school that makes a lot of weird sounds. Call it. You're a second year and you still believe in ghost stories? That's embarrassing, man. What? So you don't? Nope. Ghost stories. A ghost? Meh. I think it's something more dangerous. Huh. I guess alright, so he's hearing the sounds again at the wall. Is it coming from behind him? Let's see. Delicious. Oh shoot, what the? It's like a silhouette of something. Ah! And he just like smashes the wall behind him. What is that? Interesting. We've seen this act from Legoshi before. The only time I've seen him just like smash something was the mirror, and that was in the first couple of chapters. But it's funny to see him like frightened. Ah crap, I made a hole in the wall. Well, I don't think it's a ghost. I think it's something real. I'll get the toolbox right after I'm done getting the laundry. Gotta fix that wall. He just leaves a hole in the wall and then just walks away casually. What was that? He's like a pro hitman. I don't know if I want to be his roommate anymore. What the hell is he on? Everyone's like shocked at that. He's acting weirder than usual. Oh, so they do have a laundry room. That's pretty sick. Of course, I would call it sick. I absolutely love mundane stuff in anime, in like, not just anime, just media. Just watching characters. I don't know what it is. Just watching characters do mundane things like, making breakfast, just chilling in a park, reading books, going to a library, doing their laundry, washing dishes. I find mundane stuff just fascinating and quite relaxing. So let's see what he says. We're all alone now. The least you can do is tell me your name. How long have you been stalking me? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? Everyone's gonna think I'm a psycho at this rate. You're not really a six-eyed ghost, are you? Hmm. Okay, so he has been stalked by something. So the silhouette that we got back here, that plus the rattling sound, what do we know that makes rattling sounds in like real life in the animal kingdom? Rattlesnake, right? And this silhouette is very much a snake. At least I think it is. Let's see. Oh, plops down. It's big. That's a big snake. Wow. I suppose the time has finally come to reveal myself to you. A rattlesnake called it. Your secret activities have driven my heart wild. Okay. I've been watching you ever since you fought that tiger on stage. I saw how wild you were in the outside the school, and how you chose a petite little bunny over a female of your own species. Oh, how you wagged your tail back then. So this person has been watching Legacy this entire time? What? Who is this? Is it a student? You're a very loose cannon and a shameless lolicon. You are the craziest psycho in this entire school. I don't know about that. Louis has a gun, and he carries it with him during practice, performance. Huh. I've kept my eye on you, or rather, 6 of my eyes. There's nothing I don't know about you. Why let go? That's good. Okay, so really? This is the first time we're getting introduced to this character, right? I wonder if this is someone from that all organisms meeting. Because since we had that, well, no, it couldn't be them, right? At least I don't think so, because they were sworn to secrecy at that meeting. So, hmm, let's see. Let's just read on and see. If you don't think you're going to live the rest of your school life in peace, then you're in for it. If you think you're going to live the rest of your school life in peace, then you're in for a terrible surprise. What's the surprise? What's the surprise? Okay, that's the end of the chapter. I want to know what the surprise is. I don't like being left on cliffhangers like that. Okay, so it's confirmed. They have a six-eyed, not ghost, it's a six-eyed rattlesnake. Apparently there are rumors about this person right here. So, I don't know what's going to happen. So, based off what we know, Chapter 53 was the All Organisms meeting, right? So, if we're moving into the Tim's killer arc, because that's what this should be about, yeah? Legacy has to have a reason to pursue the killer, right? Because I just noticed, ever since chapter like 1 and onward, they've never brought up Tim's death. Like, and I kind of know the reason why. I have a well, I have an inkling of a reason why. So what? Because it's uncomfortable. Like the last thing anyone will want to do is bring up, you know, a close friend's death, right? Also because it draws suspicion. It'll put unfair suspicion on the carnivores and the drama club, right? Because the one who killed Tim is more than likely someone he knew. Actually, no, he said it. It was someone that he had class with, you know? And I believe he mentioned something about drama club. Like, so they must have been in drama club or something together. That's the only way I could see it. Someone he was probably close with, right? And remember when Legosi found his old, what's it called? His old performance gear, like his uniform, in like some old boxes. They got mad at him just for bringing it up. So Anyway, something needs to throw Legacy into action, right? Because whenever Legacy gets involved in something, he's a very active participant. He's not passive whatsoever. Just from what we've seen with the Haru arc. Not the Haru arc, what am I saying? The Shishigumi arc. The Haru Rescue arc, there we go. He's very much the type of person that take things into his own hands if it's in line with his sense of justice, right? And from what we already know, Tim was Legosi's friend. Despite being a herbivore, that was his friend and they were close. So if anyone has a stake in finding Tim's killer, it would most definitely be Legacy. You know, because it'd be personal to him. So I think that's going to be interesting once they cross that road. But I can't wait till chapter 54 to see who this character is, what they have to say. And that's about it. Pretty straightforward chapter. I will see you then. Goodbye.